Hey guys, this is Shenandoah coming to you from the Coachella Valley. And I don't want to be on camera, so I'm going to let you guys watch these cute little buggers while I'm talking. So, I have decided to cut sugar out of my life. Sugar and I have been best friends forever. Oh my god, my best memories involve sugar. But I've gotten old and my entire body is inflamed. My blood pressure's through the roof. I don't want to do medication, which, I have had to get on medication, but I want to get off of it and stay off of it as quickly as possible. So, I am in the process of quitting smoking. Um I say the process because all of this I decided to do overnight. And I knew it was too big of a bite to chew, so I'm giving myself leeway. I am still smoking 3 to 5 cigarettes a day, but I'm using nicotine pouches because I don't want to get rid of the nicotine. Our brains need the nicotine. So I'm doing them pouches. I tried everything else. Patches makes my blood pressure go up even with medication. The gum is way too expensive, so I found cans of the nicotine pouches for $2 a pack. I stocked up. I bought 5, 10, 15 cans at $2 a can. So I tried Zyn first, but they're as expensive as cigarettes. I also quit drinking soda. I was a heavy soda drinker. I knocked that off overnight. However, I have replaced it with tea. And you cannot drink tea without sugar. So that's why I'm saying I'm in the process. It's only been 10 days. I've done really good on the soda. We were out of tea yesterday and couldn't make it because it was too hot, and I'll explain that later. So my husband brought me home a soda to drink for the day, and I took a sip of it and threw it away. It was gross. So I'm good on that. But I've decided, like I said, I'm cutting sugar out, so that means anything white, that means no carbs, and nothing that turns into sugar. And yes, there's sugar in my tea. I'm still in the process. But anyway, so I bought a bunch of those really thin, bottom round steaks to have for breakfast. I figured I would do steak and eggs for breakfast, and those are really cheap and easy. It only takes 10 minutes to cook it with a couple of scrambled eggs. So I did that this morning, and my body is literally rejecting the food. Now, eating in the morning is something that's also new for me. I have spent the most of my life fasting 18 hours a day. I only ate once a day during a 6-hour period. And as I get older, I just feel like that's not doing me any good anymore. So my body is now rejecting breakfast. Cool. This whole new, learning who you are during and after menopause is crazy. You guys just don't understand the crazy stuff that happens. Right before I went into menopause, all of a sudden I was allergic to everything. I'm allergic to egg whites, but only if I eat it alone. If I scramble the egg and cook it up, then I don't have a reaction. But if I eat a hard-boiled egg or a fried egg, then I break out like crazy. All of a sudden I'm allergic to pork. all of a sudden, I mean, I went through a year and a half of absolute torture. I was constantly broken out until I figured it all out. So that's the result of my 10-day journey. I feel a lot better without the soda. I have not experienced any de-bloating yet, as I had read on the internet that would happen. I'm really disappointed about that. But it's going to take a while for it to get out of my system. I've been drinking almost exclusively soda for 30 years. It's amazing that, they didn't have to. It's amazing that I'm not on my 600-pound life, but thank God I'm not. So, I quit having sugar in my coffee, and that's okay. I like the coffee with just cream. That's fine. And my husband brought me a Snickers bar last night. He means well. He really does. But, he struggles to even maintain 135 pounds no matter how many plates of brownies he eats. So, you got to forgive him. He just doesn't know the struggle. And so my next thing is figure out what I can drink that doesn't have sugar in it. I'm putting so little bit of sugar in my tea, but it needs some. I mean, I know the answer. I haven't resigned myself to just drinking water for the rest of my life yet. That's a hard one to swallow. Water and coffee. And I can't drink coffee. I can only drink 1 cup of coffee a day, or I am an absolute nervous wreck. So, still figuring that one out. I'm eating, lots and lots of protein, a few vegetables, basically a keto diet, but I can't call it keto because the person that I spoke with and chose to choose their advice said that dairy is okay, especially just the little bit that I consume. So it's not a full keto diet. But I think it will be good enough. And if I don't see results in 2 months, well, then I will go full keto. Right now, I'm just trying to keep the sugar as low as possible, which for me is a huge step. And I've already cut out, I would say, about 60% after 10 days. So I'm pretty proud of that. All right, I'm going to get going. This here is Ruby. Ruby is 3.5 months old. And we had found her a home. But unfortunately, she did not get along with their little Frenchie dog. The Frenchie had been there for years, and she wanted to walk in and be alpha. Because, that's what female huskies do. So we took her back. We told everybody that took our puppies that if it didn't work out, they could bring them back. Don't take them anywhere else unless they found them another good home. Don't take them to the shelter. Don't put them on society. Take them back, and we will either rehome them or keep them. So that's Miss Ruby, and we are looking for a home for her. She loves us and we love her, but she needs more than we can offer. We don't have much to offer other than love, which she soaks up. And then this is Lover Boy. He is the second biggest one in the litter, in the pack. He's such a lover boy, and he attached to me. Look at that smile on his face. And my husband wants me to keep him because things don't have a habit of loving me. And he loves me, so my husband wants me to keep him. But, like I said, we don't have much to offer. You know, we had two dogs before Belly had this litter, and we do good. We do good. We're just not very active. You know, we live in the desert in an RV. 5 dogs is a lot for an RV because Precious is laying over on the dirty clothes pile, which I'm not going to show you. So we have 3 pups, the mom, and then a blue healer. And that's a lot. So we're working on it. All right, you guys, thanks for just listening. Y'all have a blessed day.